Hi everybody, Andy here with etrailer.com. Let's take a look together at this Diode Dynamics SS3 Pro LED Combo Pod Light with bracket. Now this 3-inch LED combo pod light is going to be great for seeing near and far. It's going to give you bright light with reduced glare for improved visibility and safety. As you can see, I have this connected to my power source already, and what you're currently seeing is one of my favorite features of this light. It's the backlight, but more on that in just the next moment or two. I wanted to show you that I do have this installed to the included bracket, and this bracket is going to let you mount this virtually anywhere on your vehicle, and you are going to get the hardware that you need to mount this bracket to your vehicle, but you're also going to get the hardware to mount this light to the bracket itself. And as you can see, you can easily adjust the angle of this light in that bracket, and then wherever you want that angle to be kept at, just tighten down the hardware on each side and you'll be good to go. I have another bracket here that's not installed just to show you what it's going to look like. This bracket's constructed out of durable aluminum, so it's going to hold up really well for you, especially against the elements. You're not going to have to worry about corrosion or anything like that. I'm going to turn my studio lights off here and go back to my wide view just to give you a better view of this backlight and what it's going to look like from a distance in low light or dark conditions. This amber backlight is going to be great for adding a stylish touch to your vehicle. It's going to give you even some visibility when you're not using that main beam. But speaking of that main beam, let me fire that up for you, and you can see there's quite a difference. Again, there's the backlight, there's the main beam. And then I'm going to see if I can shine this on the wall behind me to give you a better view of that beam. That combo pattern is actually a mix between a driving beam and a flood beam. So this light is going to be great for all-around use. It's going to be very flexible for you. And this light has a raw lumen rating of 5,796 lumens and a measured lumen rating of 3,000 lumens. And just kicking my studio lights back on, you can see just how bright that light is. You can still see the beam pattern there. And then going for another close-up again, this has a peak beam intensity of 35,100 candela. And in case you don't know, candela ratings actually measure the directional light output. And it's how anything is rated where you want light shining in a specific direction. Lumen ratings are just for omnidirectional output, like your regular light bulbs where you want light shining in all directions. But for a more detailed description of these ratings, you can visit our product page here at etrailer.com for this light, or Diode Dynamics provides additional information that you can find. Now the power draw on that main beam is 2.7 amps, and on the backlight it's 0.03 amps. And this light is designed with the newer technology known as custom TIR optics. TIR stands for total internal reflection. So unlike the older technology that uses reflectors or simple projector lenses, which aren't real efficient at focusing all of the light where you want it, this custom designed large TIR optic actually collects and then focuses all the light forward very efficiently. And instead of having another external lens, certain lens patterns have been molded directly onto this lens surface. So that's going to prevent the normal efficiency loss that you see with an outside lens. As you probably know, when you shine light through any type of glass or plastic, you're going to lose a little bit of that light. You could lose up to 10% of that light just from it shining through. So by making it as a part of this lens, you're actually going to pick up some efficiency rather than lose it. This light does feature the industry standard integrated Deutsch style connector on that pigtail there that I have plugged into the back of the light. But I do have another pigtail here just to show you what that's going to look like. So it's going to be very easy to plug that back in, plug that into the back of the light, then wire it up, and it's going to clip in securely. And also on this back of the light, let me see if I can show this to you. Move that bracket out of the way. There we go, right there. We do have a breather patch, which is great because that's going to prevent moisture buildup in the light itself. And then we have heat sinks on the back of the housing here, and those heat sinks are going to allow heat to dissipate quickly, and that's going to increase the overall longevity of this light. Now this light has been built with high intensity LED chips, It does feature a durable powder-coated aluminum construction, so that heavy-duty construction is going to do a great job of withstanding extreme temperatures, corrosion, and vibration. Testing has been completed to SAE standards, just like your factory lighting components on your vehicle. And an interesting fact, Diode Dynamics actually designed, engineered, and assembled this light right down the highway from us at their headquarters here in the greater St. Louis area. Let's go over some measurements. Looking at the overall width, measuring end to end, we are sitting right at about 3¼ inches wide. That's going to be the same measurement for our height, but then when you add that bracket, that's going to obviously make this a little bit taller. So measuring from the top of our light to the bottom of the bracket, we're going to be sitting right at about 3¾ inches tall. And then measuring from the front of the light all the way to the end of our heat sinks, that's going to be just about 2 3/8 inches deep. Now this light does draw high current and it does require adequately sized wiring for safe operation. So if you're not using a Diode Dynamics wiring harness, you do want to be sure that you're using wiring that's 16 gauge or larger to ensure safe operation. Now we do offer this light in a set of 2 with brackets and hardware if you're looking for more than just one light, so you can find that here at etrailer.com. And then I also want to let you know, if this light isn't exactly what you're looking for, we do carry a wide selection of lights from Diode Dynamics. So be sure to check out our other offerings from them, and I'm confident you're going to be able to find just what you're looking for. Well, I think that's going to wrap up our look today. I do hope that our time together has been illuminating for you. Again, my name is Andy. Thank you for joining me.